Well, hello everybody. Welcome to my channel. Hopefully you're here because you just saw that short. Welcome to my tennis channel. And in that short, we were talking about why we hit an inside out. If you're new to tennis, if you're a parent and you want your child to be a successful tennis player, you came to the right place. You got a lot of coaches out there with a lot of opinions of this. But to be honest, if you want to win and you want to win now, that's what's important to your kid. That's what's important to you, the student. You want to do a lot of things correctly, I get it, but when you go and do formal classes, one of the things that we teach is you have to learn how to hit a two-hander. Sometimes it's a one-hander, but the thing is this, they keep you consistent on hitting that backhand no matter what. If you try to do an inside out, automatically a lot of coaches will say, no, don't do that. I want you to hit a backhand, don't be lazy. Well, you know what? I do not agree with that, because in all honesty, a lot of my students that I've taught, and I've been teaching since 2005, and a lot of my students have won. I've won this way. Even the pros win this way. So anywhere from beginner to intermediate to advanced players, if they get a ball that's a little bit higher or they have enough time, even Nadal does it, they'll go around their backhand and end up hitting a forehand inside out, which means it'll go from here to your opponent's backhand. When you attack your opponent's backhand with a forehand shot, it's going to have more pace, more spin, more power, more depth. And that opponent of yours is going to have trouble, especially if you give it a little bit more spin and it bounces up and it's a higher backhand. You're going to get more errors from your opponent, or it's just going to be a straight out winner. But I guarantee you, all of you out there, especially you beginners and intermediate players, you love your forehand and you love hitting it very hard, right? So do I. But the backhand, we have to kind of baby it sometimes. We take care of it because we're worried that we're going to miss. Or we end up swinging very hard and we end up hitting the net or it goes out. All those are bad things. We don't like that. So what ends up happening is my percentage is lower on my backhand side. If I give a student 10 balls, they're probably going to make 50%. How do I know this? Because I've been teaching a long time. I think I know this. You do it yourself if you want. Have somebody feed a ball to you. I guarantee you, you're only going to make 5 out of 10. If you're true to yourself and you're hitting as hard as you want. You're going to have to slow down your swing. You're going to have to slow down how fast you hit that ball so your percentage can go higher. But that's not true on your forehand side, because you know what you do on your forehand side? You got that little wrist snap and you got that little top spin and you're hitting in front and that ball is going up and dipping. But you don't have the same shot on the backhand side. Don't get me wrong. You want to hit a good backhand, watch my next video. I'm going to be covering how to hit a great backhand. And I'm going to give you a great tip on how to be successful with that backhand. But until you get to that level where you can hit 8 out of 10 backhands, if you can, beginner and intermediate, move over and hit an inside out. Because we already know when you do an inside out, 8 out of 10 is going to go back over. But if you hit a backhand, 5 out of 10 is going to go over. This will immediately give you confidence and immediately make you look better too. And for you coaches that say that's not a good shot, let me tell you something. What is the one thing you always tell your students to do? Move your feet. Move your feet. You're not moving your feet. Well, if you're doing this, you're not going to move your feet. But if you move over, guess what I'm doing? I'm moving my feet. The inside out to the backhand shot is a great shot. A lot of students like it. Some don't. But it's a great shot to hit. You will win more matches. You will win more tournaments. Speaking of students, come on in. I got my student here. This is my last student of the year. I'm doing a YouTube video.
Yay.
High five.
Hey.
So what do you think about the inside out? Is it helpful or not?
It's good.
It's good. You see, even he does it. So I want you guys to focus on that backhand. Do well with it. But when you can't or it's not working that day, move over, hit an inside out. You'll thank me for it. Catch you guys on the next video. Follow and subscribe. You caught me editing today.